So you guys know that I've just been this huge advocate of the public reading of Scripture, and I'm trying to gather people up to listen to the Bible because I feel like at the end of the day, every other discipleship thing I'm doing doesn't even come close to getting people to just hear God's voice in Scripture. Once people start listening to God in Scripture and their ear canals are dug out, and God, He'll do the rest. So I just feel like that's one of the... Anyway, Seron and I had this conversation when we were on our way to Synod because early on, when I was really promoting public reading of Scripture, Seron came a couple times, and it was just like, nope, not for me. And he was actually pretty, Seron doesn't do anything quietly. You know when he likes something and you know when he doesn't. And I knew he didn't like public reading of Scripture. But you know what's happening over the course of time is now not only does Seron love public reading of Scripture, but he wants it to be mandatory for everybody who is part of his ministry, because I think
it is mandatory. It has happened.
So I guess I just wanted to highlight how important knowing Scripture is when it comes to growing as a disciple. And I think in our culture today, one of the problems, even in church, is that people really don't know the Bible. And I would just say we have to do everything we possibly can to help people really know and relate to God in Scripture. And, I talked about the Psalms because I think that the two ways we really have a relationship with God is by listening to Him speak in Scripture and by prayer when we speak to Him. And prayer and Scripture to me is like at the very heart of discipleship. And I think over the course of time, Jesus has really become my best friend through Scripture and prayer. And it's really been like the game changer in my faith life and everything else. And I guess it's just something that I'm thinking about, how important these two disciplines of Scripture and prayer are.